In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up returns in Google Merchant Center. Start by opening your browser and searching for Google Merchant Center. This is the fastest way to land on the official site if you don't have it bookmarked. Look for the legitimate Google result so you know you're in the right place, then click through to open Merchant Center. Once you're there, sign into your account. Use the same account that manages your store so your settings apply to the correct Merchant Center. After you're logged in, head to the left-hand navigation and find the section labeled Shipping and Returns. Click into that, then choose Return Policies. This is where you'll define how Google communicates your returns to shoppers. Next, click the button that says Add Return Policy. This launches a guided flow that walks you through the information Google needs. You'll start with the policy URL, which is the direct link to the returns page on your website. Make sure this page is live, easy to read, and matches what you plan to enter here. Consistency reduces confusion and helps avoid disapprovals. Choose the countries where this policy applies. If your return rules differ by region, create separate policies so customers see accurate information wherever they shop. Be mindful of local regulations, since some countries require specific return windows or disclosures. Confirm whether you accept returns and whether you accept exchanges. If you do accept exchanges, clarify in your website policy how customers can request one, and whether exchanges follow the same timing as returns. Keeping this aligned helps set expectations. Specify the condition you accept items in, along with the return window and any extensions. For example, you might accept only new, unused items, or allow gently used items if tags are intact. Be precise with timeframes, such as 30 calendar days from delivery, and note if you offer extended windows during holidays or special promotions. Under Methods and Fees, choose how customers can return items, such as by mail, and outline any restocking fees or return shipping costs. Transparency here is crucial. Clearly state who pays for return shipping and whether any fees are deducted from refunds. If returns are free, say so. It can improve customer confidence. Finally, review everything for accuracy and click Save. Take a moment to double-check that your saved policy matches your website's return page and applies to the right countries. Your policy will now be used across your eligible products, and you can come back to edit it any time as your business evolves.